And hello and welcome to another edition of Cyclones FeverCast, edition number 42. Hope everybody had a great couple of weeks out there. A little bit better time than our Cyclones did. They have struggled since the All Star break, and it's just been a tough year. They just couldn't seem to put together the type of streak you need to get back in the race. They fell off a little bit early in the season, and it just was tough. They're 4-9 since the All Star break, and are batting just 185 over that span. Offense has been a problem all year. As they lead the minor leagues in the lowest average, if you want to call that leading. But and the defense has hurt them a little bit since the All Star break. They were tied for the New York Penn League going into the All Star break. And since the break, they've committed 26 errors in 12 games at a fielding percentage of 947. So they've had some problems this year. But one thing about this team, and I've seen them practice a number of times, and they try hard. They fight every game right to the end, and that's a testament to their manager, Tom Gamboa, that they're in every game pretty much every game. There were always your blowouts, of course, but they battle, and they kept battling right up to the last out. There'll be some that disagree with me, but you don't get this far if you're not a good player, a good coach, or a good manager. You must be doing something right all along the way to get chosen to be a professional ball player, and that's what these guys are. But we have to remember that they are young, and in a lot of instances, they are very raw. And that's what this league is for, to teach these guys how to be professional, how to grow, teach them some of the fundamentals of the game, and to continue their quest to move up the ladder of minor league baseball and get to the major leagues. And that's what it's all about. And let's hope that they can. A number of them, they had some very good players, but they got devastated by injuries, much like the Mets had a problem this year with a large number of injuries. They lost Paulino early in the season, then they lost Zanin, and they lost Alonso, who was their big power threat and a high draft pick from the Mets this year. And they lost Sagakis, who was part of their speed. So it's very, very difficult when you lose that many players and or feeding new guys into the system. And don't forget, they drafted a lot of college guys and had guys coming and going for first couple of weeks, maybe up to the first month of the season. So it was tough to get a set lineup and a good feel for this team. But I can tell you that they did work hard in practice. Anytime you went out there in those hot, sweltering summer days we had, and they'd be out there running sprints and working hard trying to improve their craft. So just didn't work out this year, but in another 9 months or so, we got to wait that long. They'll be back with a new squad, and we'll be going through the winter and anxiously waiting for baseball to start in the major leagues, and then anxiously awaiting the start of the New York Penn League season. So they've been eliminated from the McNamara Division. They're one game away from elimination from the wild card as they play the Auburn Double Days at right now as we record this. So we'll see how that works out. See if they stay alive or if they're eliminated tonight. But wait until next year. We always say that. In Brooklyn said that for years, and now we'll be saying it with the Cyclones as well. All right, let's take a quick break and back at a couple of news items. Not too much, but a couple of items, and we'll be back after this.
Hey, baseball fans and book fans as well. This is Frank Nappi, author of the Legend of Mickey Tussler series, inviting all of you to learn more about my protagonist, Mickey Tussler, an incredible pitching prodigy who has autism. Follow Mickey's journey as he captures the hearts of fans everywhere with his blazing fastball and indomitable spirit. Please visit Amazon or www.franknappy.com for more information.
Hi, this is the world-famous Mr. Brewtown of BrewtownSports.podomatic.com. You know, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, Brewtown Sports. You can also listen to the show at Stitcher.com, TuneIn.com, and iTunes.com. And we've got the new one. It's called BrewtownRadio.weebly.com, but the one that I'm most proud of being on is BaseballPodcast.net. It is the home of great baseball talk shows. Check it out, my show and all kinds of other programs all about Major League Baseball. So check it out. That's baseballpodcast.net, the home for great baseball talk shows.
The Phillies and Mets rivalry has never been better. Hi, my name is Rich Baxter, and I host Phillies Talk Podcast. I hope you'll join me as we talk all about the Phillies all season long. That's Phillies Talk Podcast at fightinphillies.com. And now back to Gary Mack.
516-362-0443. That is the FeverCast hotline if you'd like to be a part of the show and leave us a question, a comment, anything at all. That's the number to call, 516-362-0443. Or if you prefer, go to your computer at CyclonesFeverCast.com. Click on the widget in the right-hand side of the screen. And if you have a laptop, you can leave a message right through your computer. Or if you prefer, send us an email, CyclonesFeverCast@gmail.com. And we're back. And a couple of news and notes for you. Tri-City Valley Cats are hosting the 2017 New York Penn League All-Star Game at Joseph L. Bruno Stadium. And they will be the host for the first time since 2008, a gala that drew over 6,000 fans. We couldn't be more thrilled to bring the New York Penn League All-Star Game back to the Capital Region, said Valley Cats General Manager Matt Callahan. Our organization is looking forward to showcasing the best professional baseball talent across the league while also providing a top-notch, fun-filled experience for all our fans. All-Star Game festivities will include a fan fest the night before the game, autograph session with the players, and many more fan interactive activities across the 2 days. The specific dates will be announced later this year. Each summer, the New York Penn League All-Star Game brings players, staff, and fans from across each of the league's 14 teams. In 2017, the New York Penn League will celebrate its 79th season, making it the oldest continually operating Class A league in minor league baseball. The New York Penn League is excited about returning to New York's Capital Region for our 2017 All-Star Game, said League President Ben J. Hayes. When the Valley Cats hosted the game back in 2008, it was a tremendous success. I know their staff will go out of their way to ensure another first-class event in 2017. And, of course, this year's game was in Hudson Valley at the Dutchess Stadium, as the South defeated the North 9-5 with Joel Gonzalez getting the win. The fine pitcher from the Brooklyn Cyclones got the win in that game in a kind of a crazy game because they had rain and thunder and lightning and a rain delay and all kinds of other stuff. But South was down early and it came back to win the game. All right, and the other bit of news that's been making the rounds this week, and if you listened to last week's show, the quickie interview with Tom Gamboa, you will know that Tom Gamboa will be retiring at the end of the season. after 40 years in baseball, he has decided to, over 40 years in baseball, decided to call it quits. Would like to stay on as some sort of an advisor or in that capacity, and I hope that maybe Sandy Olson will give it a listen and give him a call to keep him on a payroll in some capacity. And I just want to say that to Tom, he has been very kind with this show, very kind to me over the past 3 years. And though we've only had him on 3 times, he's always been very open, and we've had other conversations that not necessarily interviews, but we've had conversations over the past 3 years, and it has been my pleasure and my joy to have made a slight acquaintance and friendship with Tom Gamboa, and he's going to retire to his home in California, and his grandchildren, his 9 grandchildren, I believe he has. So good luck to Tom in the future. So I hope all the fans send him off in these last 2 home dates tomorrow and on Monday. Send him off with a loud cheer. And I think that's going to do it for the show tonight. Remember, the show can be found on baseballradio.com, and you can contact the show at 516-362-0443 or at cyclonesfevercast.com. You can click on the widget and contact through your computer, or email me at cyclonesfevercast@gmail.com. And don't forget to check out Brooklyn Baseball Banter at www.brooklynbaseballbanter.com. And on Facebook, look for diehard Brooklyn Cyclones fans, Brooklyn Cyclones fan page, Real Brooklyn Cyclones fans, and Brooklyn Cyclones news and memes. So go check them out, and until next time, catch the fever, Cyclones Fever.